Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming. Today again with another Hearts of Iron 4, where we play with Japan. Last episode we finally got China out of the mix, so to say. I mean, there's still a little bit of China left up here. They're part of the Comintern, they're part of nobody, so we could take out Xinjiang as well. But I did let some time run by so I can strike the South Doctrine, which will unlock a decision. Which will unlock the Demand Indochina decision, which is this part over here. We will also be able to allies with Siam, but we will probably be at war with the allies right away. Also with the US, it seems like it, because they're part of the allies. Which just reminds me, I do need some divisions at home for defense purposes. So probably should train some divisions. Tell you what, let's train some bicycle divisions. Like, I don't know. Like 20... Yeah, let's do a whole 24 divisions. Set them over here in Tokyo, and then they will be my bicycle divisions. I switched over the crappy divisions to bicycle divisions, so to say. Also, as soon as we have enough tanks and stuff, we will start to produce a couple more tank divisions and stuff, and so on. Sure, fill that one up. So that should be built soon-ish. But for now, time needs to go on, and we are short again on steel. Really? I just did get that extended. Oh yeah, I went through also in between the episodes. So you see we're not importing any aluminium anymore because we don't need to. Still building up a harbor in Shagong. Really? Where the hell is that? Oh, here. Okay, this harbor is getting built up. Still, don't really need that harbor to be built up anymore, though. We are repairing quite a lot of stuff, of course, because we were at war with everybody there. We are in 1940, so sure. We are low on manpower, which means we probably need to switch over from limited conscription to extensive conscription. Let's do that. Which brings us up back to nothing. So there is this bug again. Crap. Okay. So I guess I have to kind of save and reload the game. Or release China as a puppet at some point. I don't know. Research of Excavation 3 has finished, which is nice. We will start the medium tank research. I will not produce medium tanks. I will stay with the light tanks for a little while at least, before I decide to do anything stupid or interesting with that stuff. So yeah, the light troops here. I'll tell you, Orange Army, you will have the order to go through here. And the Red Army will have the order to close the gap up here along this river. If necessary, they will start to push in that direction. If necessary, that is. But we will see where it goes. So, okay, this one has been researched. So we will get alliance with Siam next, and we should have a decision. Demand Indochina. Île-de-France, not controlled by Free France, at war with France. France does not own Indochina. It's not a faction with France. Free France gets the event. Japan demands Indochina. Let's do that and see where it leads to. That went away. The French accept our demands. Ah, wise decision. There you go. We didn't even have to fight for it. Nice. What kind of resources do we have in here? Ooh, a lot of rubber. Does that mean we do not need to import any rubber anymore? Probably. Yep, no more rubber imports needed. Still building up some military factories. which is awesome. So what will be our next war goal? That's the big question now. So I guess I have to do the save and the reload to see if that fixes the manpower problem. That will be between the next 2 episodes, though. And I mean, we could probably go to war with the Soviet Union if we want to. Or, oh yeah, we're not building anything anymore. Sure, give me some more military factories everywhere. Because more military factories won't hurt us, it will help us produce more stuff. In the end, I said it again. I need to stop saying in the end. Yeah, at the moment that still works out though. So yeah, Orange Army actually doesn't have any orders right now, but that's okay-ish. We will be aligned with Siam. We can get the non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union, and then we actually have to decide if we want to bypass the Philippines or if we want to actually secure the Philippines. And then strike south, which gives us war goal against British Malaya and Dutch East Indies. And that will add in Tonkin and Singapore some aluminium productions. Which is still a thing we could do. This will definitely bring us to war with... I'll bypass the Philippines. I mean, they are still puppet of the US, right? Yes, they are. So we will be at war with the US anyway, because US is part of the Allies. Oh no, they're not in a faction yet. Interesting. So we could bypass the Philippines and just go for the Dutch East Indies. Very interesting. I need to think about that. Yeah. Yeah, you're trying. Oh, one is more than enough. Still short of support equipment, still short a little bit on tanks. However, I upgraded my tank divisions to combat with a 40. Okay, Siam joined us. Siam accepts the invitation to the Great East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. Siam has decided to accept our offer to join the Great East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Henceforth, we shall stand or fall together. We shall... yeah, awesome. Non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. Because we still cannot do that, because we're not at war with the US yet. Sure. Sure, let's do that for now. Oh, yeah. I'll let them train out everybody before I actually assign them to the home island defense. So my big question is still, Portugal is not part of the Allies, right? No, good. Good. That's kind of helping. At least a little bit. There's like a British division, 2 British divisions which kind of will starve to death over here. I mean, yeah, British Malaya. They have a lot of troops down there. We could send our troops in there in preparation for that. I can tell you to move down there. Hope that works out in the end. And okay, construction-wise, a couple more destroyers. Oh, we just have the crappy destroyers. I got heavy cruisers, no battle cruisers, no. Well, let's get like another battleship. Like 1 more. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Oh, I'm good on oil actually. 8 so far. Yeah, let's get the next level of infantry weaponry. And there is the medium tank. Or is this the light tank? I think that's the light tank. Yep, light tank has been finished. So we will be switching over to the next level of light tanks. We will start also on researching some planes and stuff. I mean, I could work on bonuses there first, but yeah, that's the tier 3 light tank. Let's upgrade it as far as we can. Reliability 1? Nope, that's already too much. So, Class A is the upgraded version? Sure. Let's do that. How many divisions? 10 so far. The rest will come out shortly afterwards. Yes, give me some more oil, please. Please and thank you. You move down here. You're actually not attrition, which is awesome. Which means I'll tell you to have the goal to go for Singapore right now, like this. Well, kind of like this. Just like this. That's good. That's good enough. How much tanks do we have? Not enough. I have nearly enough trucks. Actually, we could edit the truck divisions also and at least make them a combat width of 40 as well. Yep. Motorized, motorized, motorized. That's 32. 36. 2 artilleries. Nah, we can't. Oh, we don't have the points for that. I see. It's okay, don't do that then. You don't need training. You actually do need training. Sure, train then. The Soviet Union has accepted our non-aggression pact, which is nice. Should we go against the Philippines or not? That's the big question here. Ha 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 ha. I don't know. I really don't know if I should or not. Well, let's give me 70 days to think about it. Actually, you guys probably can tell me in the comment section if I should or not. 12 divisions, so there are still a couple of divisions in training. Yes, they are. Anything to choose from? Very useful-ish. Not really. No, that's okay. We are short on what? On steel again. Wow. Sure. 41. Let's research that one. Greece join the Allies. That's all good. Bridge blown. Sometimes during the last night, a major railway bridge in Manchuria collects under the weight of a passing ammunition train. Resources and recovery efforts have been made difficult by the secondary explosions from the ammunition. The crew of the train still missing, presumed death. Military intelligence has dispatched a team to investigate the site as soon as it is safe to do so, to find out how a sturdy bridge could collapse with no warning signs. Local witnesses report seeing a small group in the valley below the bridge on the day before the collapse. Their whereabouts are currently unknown. Okay, gets even Chinese provocation. In North Korea, okay. Do we have anything in the decision tree we can do against that? Anti-communist sweep. Communist uprising. Well, we're pretty fascist, so I'm gonna wait. But it would have been North Korea, so somewhere over here, I'm guessing. We get the event Chinese uprising, right? Nope. Superior will. Marco Polo Bridge incident is still going on. Spiritual mobilization, yeah. So I really don't know what that was, or how we could counter that. There we have another Chinese provocation emerged about the latest attack on our soil. While none of the perpetrators have been caught so far, evidence clearly suggests that it was a deliberate provocation by the Chinese. The Chinese government has been suspiciously slow in condemning the attack, and Chinese newspapers have hailed it as a heroic act of defiance against Japanese imperialism. The cabinet has assembled to discuss matters and propose measures to deal with the blatant assault. Demand an apology, which reduces our base stability and our base war support, or are we gonna go and prepare to go against Communist China and China? Yeah, let's do that. It's just Xinjiang. Communist. There's 2 communist Chinas left, though. Okay. You, Red Army. There you go. Actually, no. Delete all your orders. Red Army will come up here. Very nice. I'll have orders to go with something like this. Then Orange Army, which is not needed down there anymore. Come up here, because that's more hilly and flattish. And you will go through here, because we have an Annex war goal. Right? Nope. We don't have an Annex war goal. So it's a bit weird, because China is already under our control. Somehow that confuses me a bit, but okay. There you go. You come up here. Just in case. So we should have a war goal against Annex selected state. But we cannot declare war. And this one is already belonging to me. So that might be another bug. I say that very convincingly. Just could also be that I screwed it up really nicely. So that one is going to be my home defense army. Sure, you can do that. And you are going to be homeland defense army. And oh yeah, actually I want another color for you. Let's be yellow for you. Okay, and you will have the order to actually do homeland defense like this. The home island defenses like this, and the most important part will be the harbors. Harbors, bunkers, and cities. Awesome. So now you can spread out, and you can actually also train for a little while, because there are some green divisions in there. I like it! Bicycle troops. Can we see them? Oh yeah, look at that! Troops on bikes. I like it. I like it a lot. Of course, we are still rebalancing or getting back up from the last war, meaning we are producing weaponry, we are producing trucks, we are producing tanks. We are have nearly enough tanks to do that stuff, actually. And as soon as we have enough points, I will actually upgrade the mechanized divisions to combat width of 40 as well. Which means all those divisions will be at a decent size. At the moment, they're at 34, which is meh. Not so great. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this episode a little short, because, oh no, look there, the manpower thingy has fixed itself. 1.36 million manpower are available. Which we don't really use right now, or need right now, but we can train up a couple more divisions and so on and so on. But we still need to build up more support equipment. We are still like 1.4k short. My fleet is still doing great. Yeah, actually, let me know in the comment section. I don't know, maybe I will record before I actually come to this episode to see what your suggestions are. But what would you guys think would be the next step to do? Would it be bypass or actually attack the Philippines? I mean, I have my homeland defense now. So those divisions should be good enough to hold the homeland, right? I gave them like artillery support and stuff, yeah. They have a decent combat width. They should be good in holding the entrenchment. So I should be good against American invasions. So I could go against the Philippines. I could bypass the Philippines and go directly against British Malaya and the Dutch East Indies. which would also, well, which would leave the Americans out for a little while, and it would give me a research bonus, if I remember that correctly, right? If I would bypass it, yeah, it gives me a research bonus for landing craft and advanced landing crafts, which then means strike South, Dutch East Indies and British Malaya, and then we will add some aluminium and infrastructure to Tonkin and to Singapore, which would end this tree over here. Or we have a puppet focus war goal against the Philippines. We just need to invade it then. So I don't know. Or actually just declare on, well, communist China, we will be at war with the Soviet Union, which is at war with nobody at the moment. Which is, I'd rather have the Germans fight them as well before we actually engage the Soviet Union, but we will see where that goes. The other thing is we could still declare on Shaanxi and just take out Shaanxi. But yeah, that's the focus tree. We have to take this stuff down here, or I manually declare on Shaanxi or the Comintern. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If I haven't recorded before we get to this episode, I might do what you suggest. If I record before, still, it would be nice to see what you guys have thought. So, one more time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.